it's Miss Jackie with the Waco McLennan County Public Library, bringing you another Tuesday Crafternoon repurposed activity craft. So today what we're going to be making are paper bag lanterns. And I was thinking, this time of year, some of you may be getting a lot of gift bags like this. Well, what do we do with those? Well, I don't know. I think they're in great shape. So something we can think about repurposing them to make a little lantern. Or instead of making a lantern, after we have bags, you could even buy a plain bag like this and use this to give somebody a gift. Whether that's a birthday gift or a holiday gift, it doesn't really matter. So what do you need to make this happen? Well, we have a few supplies that we want to start with. First is going to be our bag that we're using. Then we want to get an image of something that we like. Now, in order for this to look really, really cool, we want to use something that's on some thin paper. So what I did is I actually just found some free clip art online, put it together in this picture, and then printed it out in color. So if you have a printer at home, you could do something like this, or if you can photocopy something, that's fine too. The only thing, and here is the legal disclaimer, kids, is if you're copying something out of a book, there are some copyright issues that you might run into. If you're not using this to distribute or sell, you're in okay shape. If you're just making a copy of something to give to a friend, as a gift, that's fine. So you should be okay there. So if you had any questions about that, rest assured you're fine. But this one I just made myself. And sometimes when you make something yourself out of your own imagination, it matters even more to the person that you're giving it to because it came just from you. So you can do whatever works for you. We'll also need some scissors and glue. For this, I'm just using a regular glue stick, but any kind of glue would work. If you don't have glue, tape would work too, because what we're gonna do is make sure that we can get our image here on our bag, so we need to glue it or tape it. The other thing to make this into a lantern is to get little LED tea lights just like this. You can find these all kinds of different places. Now, if you don't necessarily need yours to be a lantern, this is really optional to make this work, because in the end, you still have your cute bag that you made yourself. So that's just the what do? Don't ever put a real candle inside of here. That would be really bad. All right, so let's get started. So how are we gonna do this? Well, for me, I found that it was easiest to take our image and cut it out first. That way we'll know how much of our bag to cut to. So we don't have to make this perfect necessarily. We just want to make sure that we kind of cut around our image. And I chose this and found these images because I thought this was a super cute little winter forest scene. And I know it's kind of small, but one of the things that's going on here with the animals is that they are all dancing. And dancing makes me happy. Dancing might be something that you do that makes you happy. Listening to music, whatnot. So I thought that was super fun with this and really fit the winter theme that we have right now this time of year. All right, now this is what I thought was kind of the hardest part, guys, which is trying to make sure that I cut a good space here. So with this, it looks like what I'm gonna do is cut something just a little smaller than what I've cut out right here. So in order to do that, like I said, guys, this is the hard part, is we're just gonna take a little bit like this and we're just gonna cut a hole right in the middle like that. That gives us a good place to start. And you can even cut from here. The other thing that you could do is take your image before you cut and maybe even with a pencil kind of lightly trace that, just so that you know about what size that you will be working with. I'm just going to go ahead and cut a circle today just for our craft demonstration and just to get this kind of quickly on here for you so that you can see. And if we cut off some of the image that we printed out with the forest animals, that's okay too, not to worry. So, all right, so then what we're gonna do is take our image that we've picked and we're gonna attach it from the inside, just like this. So this is where our glue or our tape is gonna come in handy. So we'll do that part next. Okay, let me go ahead and do that real fast because nobody wants to really see me glue. I don't think. Okay. All right. And then I'll show them one little trick too before I do this. See, what I found is it's actually easier to put the glue on the inside.
Oh, okay.
Like this. So I'll get some of that done. Okay. All right, and what I found was the easiest part to do was to take my glue stick and rub it around the edge on the inside of the bag, just like this. You see how I'm doing that here? That's something that you might try doing also. So now that we have some glue on the inside, we're going to take our little image and we're going to try to attach him in here. So we'll get that part out of the way. And we're going to put him just like this. Okay. So now that we have him nice and squished in here, just run our fingers around on the inside so he sticks. And then remember I told you that we could do some things with tape too. Now this tape is kind of some special tape because it has a pattern on it. So if you have anything like this, that's extra fun. If you don't, you can make your own. So you just want to take regular Scotch tape or traditional tape that you might have. You can take a marker and make a little design on it. So that's one way too that you can get tape on your image that has little patterns on it. So I'm just going to put some tape around here just for some extra fun. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just kind of gives it some little personality, right? Okay. So we'll go ahead, we'll put some here. See how we're doing that? And it just makes a cute little frame. Makes it a little more fun. All right. So that's a start. And think about putting it all the way around. All right, and as you can see, we have all of our tape around here. So it just made it a little different. And this is kind of what it would look like without the tape, which is just fine too. So we're going to put our little tea lights inside and we're going to see what the lantern effect looks like. But like I said, either way, you'll have a cute personalized gift bag that you can put something inside and give to a friend, a family member, or if you have your own gift bag, you can make it into a little lantern or a little night light just for yourself. So we'll turn out the lights and you can see what this would look like. Thank you for joining us today, friends. It was so nice to spend some time with you this afternoon. We always look forward to seeing what you make yourself if you choose to share with us from our Facebook page link, or if you watch our videos using YouTube, make sure you're subscribed, that you like our videos, because we love bringing things like this to you. For now, we'll say goodbye, and it was great to spend today with you.